ChatGPT said. ChatGPT. Garlic and its benefits for orchids. A natural and effective care guide. Introduction. In the natural world, garlic is considered a nutritional treasure, benefiting not only human health but also plants, especially orchids. Known as a common kitchen ingredient, garlic possesses outstanding properties that help combat fungi, repel insects, and provide essential nutrients for plant health. This article delves into the use of garlic for orchid care, from preparation and application to important precautions to maximize its benefits. Part 1. The benefits of garlic for orchids. Orchids are a popular ornamental plant, but are highly sensitive to harmful agents like fungi, algae, bacteria, and insects. While many people resort to chemical products for treatment, garlic emerges as a natural and safe solution. So, what makes garlic a miracle cure for orchids? 1.1. Garlic has antifungal and antibacterial properties. Garlic contains a natural compound called allicin, which can kill fungi, bacteria, and viruses. When used on orchids, the antifungal compounds in garlic inhibit the growth of fungi, particularly those that attack the roots and potting media. 1.2. Garlic repels insects. The strong aroma of garlic acts as a natural insect repellent. Pests like mealybugs, spider mites, and caterpillars find the smell of garlic intolerable, protecting your orchids from infestations without using harmful chemicals. 1.3. Garlic provides essential nutrients. In addition to its protective role, garlic contains essential nutrients that benefit plant growth, such as sulfur. S supports enzymatic functions and boosts plant development. Nitrogen N promotes the growth of leaves and stems. Potassium K enhances disease resistance. Phosphorus P strengthens root systems. Micronutrients like selenium and manganese, which improve the plant's overall health. 1.4. Stimulates root growth. When garlic water is used for root application, its bioactive compounds stimulate vigorous root development. This allows orchids to absorb nutrients more effectively, promoting healthy growth and blooming. Part 2. How to make garlic water for orchids. To make the most of garlic's benefits, you need to know how to prepare garlic water correctly. The process is simple but requires attention to detail for the best results. 2.1. Ingredients and tools. Garlic 10g, about 2 large cloves. Distilled water, 200 milliliters, or clean water free of chlorine. Mortar and pestle, to crush the garlic. Tea strainer or small sieve to filter out garlic pulp. Spray bottle and glass jar, for storage and application. 2.2. Steps to prepare. Step 1. Prepare the garlic. Peel the garlic cloves and save the skins. Garlic skins are rich in potassium and can be used as compost. Use a mortar and pestle to crush the garlic cloves. Crushing releases allicin, the key compound responsible for garlic's antifungal and insect repellent properties. Step 2. Soak the garlic. Add the crushed garlic to 200 milliliters of distilled water. Let the mixture sit for 24 to 48 hours at room temperature to extract the active ingredients. Step 3. Strain the garlic water. Use a fine strainer to remove the garlic pulp, keeping only the liquid. The concentrated garlic water can now be diluted for safe use on orchids. Step 4. Dilute the solution. Dilute the garlic water at a ratio of 1:5, 200 milliliters of garlic water to 1 liter of water. Dilution reduces the concentration of sulfur and other compounds, preventing potential harm to the plants. Part 3. Applying garlic water to orchids. Garlic can be used in various ways to care for orchids. Below are some common and effective methods. 3.1. Wiping the leaves. Preparation. Use a cotton ball soaked in diluted garlic water. How to do it. Gently wipe both sides of the leaves, focusing on areas where fungi spores or pests may hide. Perform this every 2 to 3 weeks to prevent and eliminate mold or pests. 3.2. Watering roots and potting media. Purpose stimulates root growth and eliminates fungi in the potting media. How to do it. Pour diluted garlic water directly onto the potting media around the roots. Avoid applying garlic water directly to flowers or new shoots. 3.3. Spraying as an insect repellent. Preparation. Pour the diluted garlic watered gal into a spray bottle. How to do it. Spray both sides of the leaves in the surrounding potting media. Spray once or twice a month to prevent insect infestations. 3.4. Treating fungal or pest infestations. For orchids already affected by fungi or pests, use a slightly stronger garlic water solution, 1:3 dilution, and apply it directly to the affected areas. Recheck the plant after 1 to 2 days to assess the results. Part 4. Precautions when using garlic water. While garlic offers many benefits, improper use can harm your plants. Follow these precautions to ensure safe and effective application. 4.1. Avoid overuse. Overusing garlic water can poison your plant due to its high sulfur content. Limit application to 2 to 3 weeks per session for optimal results. 4.2. Test before full application. For weak plants or recently repotted orchids, test garlic water on a single leaf before applying it to the entire plant. 4.3. Use fresh garlic water. Homemade garlic water lacks preservatives, so use it within 1 week for maximum effectiveness. 4.4. Avoid applying to flowers. Garlic water may damage flowers if applied directly. Restrict usage to leaves and roots. Conclusion. Garlic is a natural, safe, and effective solution for orchid care. With its antifungal properties, pest repellent capabilities, and essential nutrients, garlic water proves to be a secret weapon for orchid enthusiasts. However, like any method, using garlic requires proper preparation and application to avoid harm to your plants. We hope this article provides valuable insights for taking care of your orchids. Try it out and share your experiences. Wishing you success in nurturing and caring for your orchids. Welcome to my channel. Today I am very happy to share with you a great method of making organic fertilizer for orchids. This method is not only simple but also very effective, and anyone can do it right at home. Instead of using chemical fertilizers, you only need natural ingredients such as ripe bananas. It is so simple, but it provides a rich source of nutrients for the plant, helping orchids grow strongly, resist diseases well, and especially bloom brilliantly. Part 1. Reviving orchids with natural banana fertilizer. Have you ever seen orchids that look like they have lost their vitality, with only withered branches left? Don't worry. With just a few simple steps and ripe bananas, you can help them revive and bloom many new flowers. Now, I will guide you step by step to revive and care for your orchids. Step 1. Use ripe bananas. Bananas are not only nutritious for humans, but also a valuable source of nutrients for plants, especially orchids. Bananas contain a lot of potassium, phosphorus, vitamins, and important minerals, which help stimulate orchids to flower and grow healthily. How to do it. Prepare 1 to 2 ripe bananas. Choose ripe bananas to provide maximum nutrients for the plant. Cut the banana peel into small pieces. Use a knife to cut the banana peel into small pieces. Place them on the tree trunk, right where the flower buds can develop. Keep for about 6 hours. After placing the banana peel on the orchid trunk, leave it for about 6 hours and then remove it. This helps create natural moisture, provide necessary nutrients, and stimulate the growth of flower buds. Note: do this step once a week for best results. The orchid will slowly absorb nutrients and quickly recover, helping the flower buds to grow strongly. Step 2. Use banana peel to wipe leaves. Leaves are an important part that helps plants photosynthesize and receive nutrients from the surrounding environment. However, leaves often accumulate dirt, insects, or bacteria that can be harmful to orchids. With banana peels, we can easily clean the leaves and help the plant grow healthier. How to do it. Use banana peels to wipe leaves. Use the inside of the banana peel. Gently wipe both the top and bottom of the orchid leaves. Remove insects and fungi. Banana peels not only help clean dirt, but also remove insects, fungi, and bacteria hiding on orchid leaves. This also provides some nutrients through the leaves, helping the orchid to be healthier and greener. Help leaves greener. After wiping, you will see that the orchid leaves become greener, and the plant will photosynthesize better, thereby improving the resistance of the whole plant. Step 3. Prepare banana water. Banana water is a natural liquid fertilizer that is rich in potassium and other minerals, which helps stimulate orchids to bloom and grow. Preparing banana water is very simple and highly effective for orchids. How to do it. Prepare 1 liter of water. Peel the banana and soak it in 1 liter of water. Place this mixture in a cool place and avoid sunlight for about 1 day to let the nutrients from the banana dissolve into the water. Using banana water. After 1 day, the banana water will darken, becoming a concentrated solution of nutrients. Use a cotton pad soaked in banana water and clamp it to the place where flower buds can grow. Remove the cotton after 6 hours. After about 6 hours, remove the cotton pad to avoid the plant being wet for too long. This process helps provide the moisture and nutrients needed for the development of flower buds. Repeat. Do this process every week for best results. You will see the flower buds grow and the orchid begins to bloom brilliantly. Step 4. Observe the growth of the plant. After persistently applying this method, for about 3 to 4 weeks, you will see the flower buds begin to form and develop clearly. Large and strong flower buds. As the flower buds grow, the plant will have enough strength to bloom on its own without needing to clamp the banana peel anymore. You will be surprised to see the new flowers blooming brightly, bringing new life to your orchid. Part 2. Combine with other organic fertilizers. In addition to using bananas, you can also combine other types of organic fertilizers to ensure that the orchid grows healthily and blooms regularly. Some types of organic fertilizers, such as manure made from soybeans, peas, or fish manure, are also great choices for orchids. Fertilizer from soybeans and peas provides a lot of nitrogen and micronutrients for the plant, helping the plant to grow comprehensively. Fish fertilizer, rich in protein and essential minerals, stimulates orchids to produce more flowers and prolongs the blooming period. Part 3. Some benefits of organic fertilizer from bananas. Using organic fertilizer from bananas brings many benefits to orchids. Create natural moisture. Banana peels provide natural moisture to the plant, retaining water in the environment around the buds and leaves. Provide nutrients. Bananas contain a lot of potassium, phosphorus and trace minerals necessary for the growth of orchids, helping the plant to be stronger and more resistant to diseases. Prevent pests. Banana peels have the effect of eliminating pests and harmful bacteria, preventing yellow leaves and root rot. Environmentally friendly. Using organic fertilizer from bananas not only helps plants grow well, but also contributes to protecting the environment, reducing waste and limiting the use of toxic chemicals. Conclusion. With the simple steps above, you can completely care for orchids at home effectively and safely. With just a few ripe bananas, you can turn a wilted orchid into a vibrant and colorful orchid garden. Hopefully this shared content will help you in caring for and nurturing orchids. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next useful videos. Thank you and see you in the next video. Hello everyone. Today I'll be introducing you to an easy, eco-friendly method to care for and propagate orchids at home using apple peels. This technique not only repurposes discarded apple peels, but also gives your orchids the extra nutrients they need for robust growth and beautiful blooms. Using apple peels for orchid care is simple, sustainable, and ideal for anyone looking to reduce household waste while nurturing a thriving home garden. Why use apple peels for orchids? Apple peels are rich in natural vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that boost the fertility and growth of orchids. They contain essential nutrients like potassium, calcium and nitrogen, which are crucial for orchid health. Additionally, by recycling apple peels into a natural fertilizer, you reduce the need for chemical fertilizers, helping the environment and creating a healthier garden. Using apple peels for orchids not only strengthens plant growth but also aids in moisture retention and encourages beneficial microbial activity around the roots, all while minimizing waste. Starting with making organic apple water. To create this nutrient-rich apple water, begin with a fresh apple. Follow these simple steps. Blend the apple peel. Take the peel of one apple, wash it well, and place it in a blender. Add about 400 ml of room temperature water and blend until the peel is fully mixed with the water. This blend will extract the nutrients from the peel, making them more accessible for the orchids. Strain the mixture. After blending, strain the mixture through a fine sieve or cheesecloth to remove any remaining bits. This makes the apple water smoother and ensures it's gentle enough for orchids, preventing any clogging of soil or planting medium. Ferment the apple water. Pour the strained apple water into a covered container and let it sit in a cool, shaded place for about 24 hours. This fermentation period will help break down nutrients further, making them even easier for the orchid roots to absorb. Now that you've prepared your apple water, it's time to use it to nourish the orchid stems. Here's how. Soak orchid stems in apple water. Submerge a few orchid stems in the apple water for approximately 20 minutes. This process allows the orchids to absorb nutrients from the apple peel, encouraging root and bud development. Dilute and water the orchids. After soaking the stems, dilute the remaining apple water with 2 liters of regular water. Use this mixture to water your orchids as you would with regular watering. This diluted apple water acts as a mild organic fertilizer that adds nutrients and helps retain moisture in the growing medium, creating an ideal environment for the orchids to thrive. Using apple peels provides multiple benefits for orchids, especially when incorporated into a consistent care routine. Moisture retention. Apple peels naturally help in retaining moisture, keeping the orchid roots hydrated for longer periods, which is especially helpful in dry conditions or during the winter months. Encouragement of beneficial bacteria. The nutrients in apple peels create an environment that promotes the growth of beneficial bacteria around the roots. These microbes aid in nutrient breakdown and absorption, enhancing root health and overall growth. Boosts in flowering and vibrancy. With regular application of apple water, orchids are encouraged to produce more buds and blooms. You'll notice that the flowers grow in greater numbers and with more vivid colors, adding beauty to your garden. Steps to care for orchid stems after soaking in apple water. After soaking your orchid stems in apple water, follow these care steps to maximize growth potential. Soak the orchids in diluted apple water. For continued nutrient absorption, soak the orchids in the diluted apple water for an additional 10 minutes. This step ensures they receive an extra boost of nourishment. Prepare a growing medium. To propagate the orchids, prepare a growing medium by using moss sterilized with lime water, then dried with a misting bottle to maintain moisture. This medium provides a sterile, hydrated environment that supports the development of roots and new buds. Store in a cool area. Place the orchids with their growing medium in a cool, well-ventilated area away from direct sunlight. Within about 3 weeks, you should start to see new shoots sprouting from the orchids, a sign that they are adapting and thriving in their new environment. Spray water daily. Mist the orchids lightly each day to maintain necessary moisture levels. Soon you'll notice the roots growing stronger and the buds developing into healthy, mature orchids passing to be potted or transferred to other containers. Gradually move orchids outdoors. When the orchids have established strong roots and buds, you can begin moving them outdoors. To avoid shock, start by placing them in a shaded area before fully exposing them to sunlight. Recycling apple peels to protect the environment. Recycling apple peels for orchid care has broader benefits for the environment. By using apple peels instead of chemical fertilizers, you're not only reducing household waste, but also minimizing chemical runoff that can harm the ecosystem. This practice is a sustainable choice that supports a greener garden, lowers environmental impact, and helps create a safer space for your plants and family. Troubleshooting tips and common questions. Here are a few common questions and troubleshooting tips for using apple water with orchids. How often should I use apple water? Apply diluted apple water once a week to prevent over-fertilizing and ensure a steady, gentle nutrient supply for your orchids. What if I notice mold? If you notice mold forming in the apple water, discard it and make a fresh batch. Ensure proper straining and avoid storing the apple water for too long to reduce mold growth. Can I use apple water on other plants? Yes. The nutrient-rich apple water can be used on other houseplants that benefit from gentle organic feeding. However, always dilute it to avoid over-fertilizing delicate plants. Is it safe for all types of orchids? Using apple peels to care for and propagate orchids is an easy, cost-effective, and eco-friendly method. By following these steps, you can enjoy beautiful blooms and a thriving garden while reducing waste and supporting a greener environment. I hope this guide inspires you to try this natural approach to orchid care. Good luck, and may your orchids grow vibrant and strong. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay updated.